I feel like I'm on the ball today. I even felt exempted from the law today. It's like this revelation dawned on me. It's so amazing, help support the cause. I get everyone involved. I feel like I'm on the ball today. I even felt exempted from the law today. It's like this revelation dawned on me. It's so amazing, help support the cause. I get everyone involved.
Do we have volume?
That's a great question. Can people hear us this morning? If they can, then they know that they're back on the Nudelberg Daily Huddle for a Wednesday edition where we get to have a great conversation. Let's go.
J.A., tell us we have sound, please.
Yeah, mic check. 1 2 1 2. Jonathan, hey, everybody can hear us today.
I tested it this morning for like 2 minutes, so we're good.
That was incredible, the fact that there was just nothing. Like, I heard the music and then boom,
Crazy day yesterday, and we tried to even adjust to go to a new link to get it live, and we just could not make it work.
Couldn't get it work. So there you have it. Welcome to technology. Great to see you. Great to see Jules. Jules, how does that thumb taste?
Can you say hello?
How does that thumb taste?
Are we going night-night? No thumbs right now. Can you say good morning? Say good morning.
You know what? I want that kind of joy.
It's
the one when he's having for breakfast.
It is the best. Well, technically, he's having yogurt, blueberries, raspberries, and some Cheerios all mixed together.
God, life is good, man. Life is good.
Life is good.
So last night, I had the opportunity. So go back about a year. There was a coaching program. The government has a program that the SBA, Small Business Association, puts on this cohort, and they get asked for coaches and subject matter experts. Long story short, I applied. I thought it would be fun. It was something I couldn't facilitate, unfortunately, but the lady pulled my resume out of everyone, and she said, "I'm pretty sure this is not going to work for you, but would you do our keynote for the graduation?" And last night there were like 600 people that have graduated the course. Thrive is the name of the program, Emerging Leaders Reimagined. And these are all small business owners, people who own their own business already. They're either the CEO, the leader, the founder, whatever, and they were upskilling. So I loved it. I was thrilled to be able to talk to them last night. And virtual keynotes are different. It's been a while since I did one. I couldn't see the audience. So.
Yeah, I've really gone back and forth over the last couple weeks. Like sometimes I'm in person with GryCon, Premier Precast. I'm pretty much virtual with every single week. Today I'm going to be virtual 2 times back to back, and it's definitely way better to be in the room. Right? Like just in terms of like being able to really engage with everybody, but it still serves. Like yesterday we did time management with Premier Precast. It was wonderful. We were able to pop up our calendars in front of everybody. We were to go back and forth and show and really dive in to the training part of it. So it's good to do both.
Yeah, I mean, tomorrow I am actually speaking to a fairly nice sized room for the Broward and Palm Beach Realtors Association. Their leadership team, it's probably about 100, will be in the room, and they want me to speak about leadership. So
not to be confused with realtors.
Well, I was told straight away right before I got hired, they were like, "We want you to do this. We love all of your sports references. Everything works. But just remember, do not say realtors on stage." So it's realtors.
I will tell you, I also had a cool moment the past couple days. A good friend of mine had a really big job opportunity at the alma mater, Florida State. He's currently in the NFL with the Patriots. And I got to spend an hour with him really talking about the pros and cons of both jobs and helping him and his family make a decision on what he wants to do. And he texted me early this morning, letting me know he turned down the job at Florida State. And then he's going to He's going to stay in the NFL. He said, it's not about what I want right now. It's what I want in 10 years. And you help me see that. So super cool. Super cool.
Is it? And I'm totally curious. I have I can't offer any, real knowledge here, but is it once you leave, it's harder to get back in?
Yes and no, right? Like there's all different kinds of components that go into it. Like, what have you already done in your career? Have you already led the receiver room? Have you already had that responsibility before? If you have, then going back, even if it's for a slightly different title, and even if there's other things, it's better to stay where you are because of the relationships you're cultivating, not only with the coaching staff, but within the organization, the experience you're going to get in the offseason of an NFL offseason versus an NCAA one. So it really becomes a question about, what do you want in 10 years? If you just want to be coaching and you don't care where it is and you want to make as much money as you can, fine, go do what you want to do, chase the bag as you will. But if you're truly committed to being at the highest level and doing it at the highest level, you got to look at which path, even though it might be less gratification right now in the moment, which is going to offer you the most opportunity in the long run.
Now, could you take that exact conversation and remove the word football and put it in a business setting as a career, as you're doing what you're doing? Those are really hard decisions to stick it out, knowing that, I think the most important thing that I heard there was you got to know what the prize is. What success look like to you?
Right. And if you haven't defined that, and so we spent a lot of time talking about that, but it was great. So it's super cool for me to be able to have that conversation with him. And it's just cool to still hear those conversations going on and know what's happening in December of a bye week for the Patriots and the offseason for Florida State.
There's so many unknowns there. It's crazy. Speaking of live events, though, you and I are going to do one. And the only way to get in is, once again, you got to get on the waiting list, man.
Yeah, and like the waiting list, I can tell you, is already, we're at the point now where we're going to have to say no to people. So if you have interest in being a part of our Thrive in 25 event, which is at FAU Schmidt Family Complex, it's a gorgeous setup right there in Boca, right off 95 on Glades. If you want to be a part of it, you need to get on the wait list now, because we're going to have to turn people away. And so don't wait till January to decide, you want to come to the event, because we're not going to have room.
And I am letting you all know straight away that I take bribes.
We're already starting to decide who gets in on Monday. We're already going to send out RSVPs for people on Monday. So
Shay,
if you have interest in being at that event, you need to get on the wait list. Let's go.
So there you go. You see, Mike knows how to play the game. He's an FAU alum, and cash and cigars are on the way, man.
I love it.
Mike, you ever have trouble getting into a restaurant or getting to the front of the line? No.
Well, and he's a GOTB member, so he's already in.
Oh, that's right. GOTB members have priority. Excellent. We do a morning affirmation. This is, people ask me, one of the number one things to be successful is affirm yourself in the day. And my grandson Jules does this. This is great.
So we do this every night with him, right? And he's to the point now that he can recite it to us. And so Jules's affirmation every night is, I am good and kind and sweet and smart and strong and funny and brave. And I am important and I am enough. And mama and dada love me just the way I am. And we say that to him every night. And now he's saying it to himself. Now we say, hey, are you ready for your affirmations? So we do 3 rules and we do the affirmations. 3 basic rules that he should follow and the affirmations for himself. And that's how he goes to bed.
Speak it and it will
Speak
come.
it into existence. He's still not following the rules. So the rules thing is not working for anybody, any parents who have toddlers. He's not following the 3 rules yet, but I'm hoping that in the next couple of years, those will stick.
He's got plenty of time. Just tell him I said it's okay.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, right. That's going to help us.
So you wrote the show yesterday. We're going by those show notes. Do you want to talk about the Daily Huddle?
Of course we have to. I think it's a great segue from yesterday because of the technical difficulties and our commitment to being the best that we can possibly be. Number one, we're working with a YouTube strategist. So we're changing the format of the show and we're actually going to move away from the live version. We are going to move to a completely produced and recorded show. It will be a little bit tighter of an intro. It will be more of the 3 of us, meaning you, me, and Jake. And you will still get an episode every single day. Will it still be called the Nudelberg Daily Huddle? I think so, but we're not solid on that yet either. So we're going into the think tank. We're going to ideate. We're going to challenge everything that we do in the ideas of what can we develop as a strategy to help us be better. And then how can we go implement that in 2025? So you will get a recorded version of the show every day for sure. You're still going to get that. What it will be titled, don't know. The length of it, probably somewhere more between 10 to 15 minutes than a full 20. And it's going to be focused on particular conversations and particular topics about how to get better. Yeah. So Jake, as you would know, is leading the charge on this initiative. So that's really great. And we're still going to do a live huddle once a week. And if you want to be a part of that live huddle once a week, you have to be a part of our GOTB community. So the people who are a part of our training platform and our monthly accountability call of group coaching, you will also get a weekly live huddle for everybody. So continuing to grow, continuing to change. There'll be no more technical difficulties for you on episodes.
Speak to Joy's comment.
Yeah, so Joy said, excited to see what you create, but we'll also miss the live. We'll miss the live too, but you know what? If you still want to be a part of the live, Joy, you're a part of the Get on the Ball community. So you will have that live once a week. So it'll be great for you to continue that. And we promise to continue to get better for you guys.
So I want to dig into this a little bit. Businesses change, life changes. Things are, there's so much more information available to us. The data part of it, Jake lives in this stuff every day. I want to try and get into your psyche about what it was like to tell me about the change.
Look, like everything, my role in our business is to help steer us, but then it's also to navigate the personalities and try to get everybody on board. So like, this is your baby, right? This is our baby. You started this years and years ago, and then it morphed to this version of us at the beginning of the pandemic. And I know you are constantly seeking to be better, but I also know that you love your discipline and routine and consistency. So the idea of changing that for you, I knew was going to be a difficult conversation, but I also know that when we talk about things, it can't just be an idea. And I think this is good for anybody who's talking about how to discuss these kinds of things inside their business. You got to come with the data, the facts, the evidence, and what a plan would look like to move forward. You just don't walk into the thing and say, we need to change the huddle. That doesn't help anybody do anything.
No, when you say, does the worst. That does the opposite.
Right.
What do you mean?
So when you walk in with a bit of a case study and then you say, and here's a plan for us to move forward, and you're open to beating up that plan and really starting to figure out how to find what the best solution is, that's what good problem solving looks like inside of an organization.
So it's funny, Mike Ficara, I love his comment. It's like an iOS update. But, it's a really good analogy because I just did an update and like all my emojis are different. And all of a sudden it's like I like the red heart. I don't like the pink heart. I don't, what's going on, so for me, you're correct. I am very much a patterned routine ritual discipline guy. So change has always been difficult for me. But in my evolution as an entrepreneur and as a leader, and now someone who sits really more in the co-pilot seat than in the one making the decisions, this will be better.
Right.
This is very clearly taking something that is really, really good and making it better. And no one has to do that. But if you're driven to be 1% better every day and you don't live that mantra yourself, booey on everything else you say because you're full of shit. You know?
And I can tell you, like, the part of the live that I think we will miss the most is being able to interact with people. So the way we're going to do that is we're going to be able to go through the comments. We're going to be able to go through things that are happening in our day-to-day, and we're going to be able to speak to those things on the show. So we'll still be interacting with Jonathan Aarons. We'll still be interacting with Coach Mike. It will just be in the episodes coming from where you were. So all of the stuff that you love about the show will still be there. We're going to make it 1% better.
Yeah, I mean, and if you really think about it, the majority of the audience does not watch it live. We love having you guys here, but I get notes from people, hey, great huddler today, whatever. I don't see them here. I have no idea, you know, or they'll a week later say, yeah, that huddle when you spoke about. Jonathan asked, will it still? No, it will be 11 p.m. at night.
No, we will still release every episode at 8
Nah, it's called Late Night with Nudelberg.
7:58 every morning. So you'll still be able to go to the YouTube channel or go to the LinkedIn page. You'll be able to find the episodes there. But really, it's more about pushing everybody to YouTube, being able to get the best audio and video version. So if you just want to listen to it and you're not currently a listener, you can go to Spotify, you can go to Apple Podcasts, you can go to all of those places. So it's just really about continuing to consolidate and make it the best we can make it.
I love it. I love it. I love it. You have some music today.
Oh, yeah. And in line with changes, right? We've got some Tupac for you this morning. Shay, take it away.
I see no changes. Wake up in the morning and I ask myself, is life worth living? Should I blast myself? I'm tired of being poor and even worse, I'm black. My stomach hurts, so I'm looking for a purse to snatch. Cops give a damn about a Negro. Pull a trigger, kill him, he's a hero. Get it to the kids who the hell cares. One less hungry mouth on the welfare. First ship them, don't let them deal with brothers. Give them guns, step back, watch them kill each other. It's time to fight back, that's what Huey said. 2 shots in the dark, now Huey's dead. I got love for my brothers, but we can never go nowhere unless we share with each other. We gotta start making changes. Learn to see me as a brother instead of 2 distant strangers. And that's how it's supposed to be. How can the devil take a brother if he's close to me? I let it go back to when we played as kids, but then changed. That's the way it is. Come on.
That's just the way it is. Things will never be the same. That's just the way it is. Oh yeah.
Woo.
That's just the way it is. Things will never be the same.
You know, the idea of being excited about what's to come. You know, I think Becky said it in here. You know, it's exciting. We're embracing the change. We don't know what the finished product is. We know we want to migrate. You know,
Yep.
and I love that. I want to finish the show today going off script. Because I've used this reference and had people use it to me, and you had it yesterday. One of your clients said that you are the Wendy Rhodes.
I was on her Wendy Rhodes, right?
And for people who don't know who Wendy Rhodes is, first of all, get a life, man.
You have to watch the show Billions.
Yeah,
It's
man,
must.
it was so good for so long, and then obviously it went south. But to unpack that, because your post speaks to how I talk to all my clients. Everybody needs a Wendy Rhodes.
Well, so we're in the training and development space, right? Which is a really big industry. There's coaches, there are implementers, there are very specific systems that people put in, there's technology resources, there's all of these services that you can buy in the training and development space. And I think very few would be given that kind of accolade of being a Wendy Rhodes. And so to me, what that really meant when she said that to me was like, you are our partner and you are the conduit between obstacles and performance. Like, you are the person that we know if somebody's not working right or something isn't working right, we can bring you in to ideate about it, to challenge it, and to find the solution and help implement that. And that's what Wendy Rhodes did so well inside of Billions, is she worked with everybody in the organization in a very unique and personal way. And she got the best out of everybody. And I think that's really our goal as an organization. And then as individuals, when we get to work with people, is we want to get the best out of you.
Love it. Wouldn't you know it? It looks like the stream is down.
No way.
So, God, it's jumping in and out. I don't know if it's just mine, but no more. I hold the sign, no more. Great show, great stuff. Jake will be here tomorrow with Lori, who is in Denver today.
Bingo.
I am here Friday with Patrice Jimenez with the last
Huddler in the hot seat. And then we come back the following week for the last week of live huddles before we go into the tank and we come out new in 2025.
Can't wait. Great job. Love the direction. Love the leadership. Love everything about what you're doing. Thank you, sir.
Absolutely. Thank you. If you are interested in wondering what a Wendy Rhodes looks like or does, go to ontheball.co. Figure out all the different ways that we help individuals and organizations get 1% better every day. And do not miss your opportunity to be at the Thrive in 25 event in January. Have a great rest of your day. Let's get down to business.
Please don't worry about me. I'm about to let my heart speak. My friends keep telling me to leave this. So let's get down to business. Let's get down.